was one of the key promises of the Old Testament. It's a reading from the scriptures. You often hear at this time of year, and it's about as far as we got in catechism class. David had established himself as king and had established himself in a beautiful palace. He had in mind to build God a bigger palace because God, of course, is the supreme king. God sent his prophet Nathan to tell David, "You did well in desiring this, but in my mercy, I'm going to turn tables on you. You aren't going to build me a house, I'm going to build you a house. From you will come a whole dynasty of kings, but more. From your body, from your descendants, will come him who is King of kings and Lord of lords." God said to David, "I'll always love him, but I'll also load on him the sins of all people. In conquering sin, he will rule forever and ever." This week, we celebrate his birth, the birth of God and man, the birth of him who would triumph over, defeat all our enemies for us. We celebrate the birth of him who rules us in his mercy forever and ever. Let me remind you of our worship services this week. Tonight, Monday night, in our special worship service, we celebrate Christmas. Tomorrow, on Christmas Eve, we have German Christmas service at 10 in the morning. We have St. Mark's Lutheran School services at 4:30 and 6:30 in the afternoon. And we have candlelight worship service at 9 o'clock at night, including the involvement of the teens and special music. On Wednesday, we have worship, of course, for Christmas Day at 9 o'clock in the morning and 10:45 in the morning. Those will be very festive services. There is, of course, no worship service that night, but by the weekend we get back to our normal slate of services. 6 o'clock on Saturday night, 7:39 and 10:45 on Sunday morning, and Spanish service on Sunday night at 6:30. This week, what a pleasure is ours in worship. Our loving and everlasting King is coming to visit us. Let us come to worship him. We owe to him the tribute of our lips and the tribute of our lives. We'll see you in worship.